So these past few days, I've had a lot of free time, and I've noticed on like my habit tracker for my Quran memorization that usually my goal is like around 2.5 hours. And when I have free time in my day, it's almost like way easier to hit that every single time. So the whole week, alhamdulillah, has been solid. But then as soon as I kind of get busy, you can notice like a slight decline in terms of like how much you're memorizing, how much you're just spending time with the Quran. Um, and this, by the way, this is one of the benefits of tracking just always tracking your progress with the Quran, right? To make sure you're doing that, because you might think, oh man, it feels like I'm memorizing every single day for a good amount. But then when you actually time it and you track it, you realize, wait, this is not as much as I thought. This is kind of important, especially if you're in the beginning, to track what you're doing. But apart from that, what it kind of shows you is that like you want to structure your life so you can memorize Quran, so you can revise Quran, even if you complete the Hifdh or whatever. It's just in general, you want to structure your life so you can have time with the Quran. And a lot of people kind of look up to the lifestyle of maybe always being busy in that hustle culture, especially if you're in, America or these Western countries. It looks cool, you're always busy, you're doing this and that. But man, a lot of times that doesn't bring anything except problems, except stress and stuff like that. And man, some of the best times, some of the best emotional states you'll be in is literally just when you're chilling, memorizing Quran, reading Quran, revising Quran. And to try to structure your life around this, Sometimes you might need these wake up calls because you're kind of in your busy routine. You might not realize exactly what you're missing out on, but as soon as you get like a break, something happens or something like that, you get this kind of reminder. It feels like, man, I remember the days where, I was spending more time with the Quran, or I had more relationship with the Quran, and compare that feeling to how you feel now. It's a night and day. So like practically speaking, you should actually try to like look at your day, inshallah, and like see like how can you structure the Quran to it? How can you change your circumstances so you can actually like, be on this path of Hifdh, or just whatever your thing might be. It might even be like learning Arabic or something, but just somehow getting closer to the religion. And especially in the times we are in right now, where it's way easier to get remote jobs, or to just kind of do your thing online and to get income from there. It can open a lot of time for you and a lot of freedom to maybe memorize more. And that's the whole idea behind like what I'm doing personally. Is this is all, inshallah, just to really open up the time more so you can spend more time with the Quran, because I've always kind of been, unattracted to that lifestyle of someone just, all day hustling, but you don't really have, the religion or something like that to your personal, your personal goals like Hifdh or whatever it might be. It's also super accessible to make progress on your Hifdh journey now. I mean, you can join any program online, get your teachers online. We even have our school community online where it's a ton of people, the Quran in there, who could help you out, or people who are just getting started. So all these forms of resources online that are there to help you. So there's really no excuse anymore to not be making progress in your Hifdh. And especially you want to take advantage of that time, like while you're young, right? Some people, this like maybe desire for Hifdh is ambition to, I could actually complete memorizing, or maybe I can actually, learn Arabic, whatever your thing might be. It might only be, that desire only could be there maybe just for a few more months, a few more years. So this thing is, you want to take advantage of that immediately. What could happen in the future, right? But yeah, this is why I would really say to try and structure your days, and in turn structure your life around Quran, because like the levels, the state of mind it puts you in, just like the way it changes you, is can't even explain it in words, right? And it's so when I think back, like before I was memorizing, we're usually in that routine. You go to school, whatever, you come back, and you're just in that routine. It's like, and then you start memorizing, and you compare the two sides. You're like, man, inshallah, you never go back to that old way, right? Because you're missing out on so much. But yeah, inshallah, that was a benefit. Assalamu alaikum.